What's up guys, this is Bryan with the Bryan Dirt and Snow channel, and at the urging of my friends, I think I'm going to take this a little bit more in the custom off-road realm because at the urging of my friends, maybe it's the only thing that I'm good at. Yeah, wanted to come at you guys with, I've been getting a lot of questions about how I like my Icon Vehicle Dynamics lift kit for my 2020 Ram 2500. So I got this kind of on a shop deal through a shop that I used to work for. Icon came through with probably the best deal I could get at the time, and really had fun putting it on. I put it on myself with the help of one of the individuals in my shop, and yeah, so I've been driving around on this since about September. So here are some of my thoughts. So first of all, I don't think that this kit really got a fair shake by me. I have done some off-roading, and there's certain things that I like, there's certain things that I dislike, and you know what? I think that the problems that I have with the front end, entirely my fault. The problems that I have with the rear end, I have kind of gone back and forth fighting with them on a warranty situation. They seem to think that it just needs a revalve, where I have sent them videos to show that the shocks have some serious stiction to them. They seize up a little bit. So that's been a little bit of a battle, and kind of was telling about what kind of company I was dealing with, unfortunately. As far as the front end goes, this is a performance kit. It is the Icon Vehicle Dynamics Stage 2 Performance Kit. So it is definitely built for performance. You don't get much body roll when you're going through corners, maybe on an on-ramp, so that's really nice. But you also don't get much movement when it comes to the low-speed compression stuff, like the kind of smaller expansion joints on highways, even just the warped concrete that we get here in the state of Colorado. Our highways here are hot garbage, especially as you drive through the southern part of Denver, where they seem to think that concrete's going to really last here without warping, so you kind of just get bounced around. So the front end doesn't really respond to that as well. It's going to respond more to the actual highway damage that you get in the north part of Denver. There's an expansion joint where it's pretty much like jumping the truck off the curb, and it is able to handle that at 70 miles per hour without any issues. Now, I did forego the track bar the first go around. Most of the literature I've seen says that if you can go with the lack of a centered axle underneath, it's only going to be off by maybe a ½ inch or so. But if you can go with that, then your factory track bar should be able to last up until about 20,000 miles. And boy, did it. As soon as I hit probably about 23,000 miles, the ride of this vehicle just went to absolute crap. So the track bar is definitely going to be next, possibly going with a lighter weight sway bar as well. Now, off-road. I've done quite a bit of off-roading with this thing. My mom and I went up to photograph some aspen trees back in September. Kind of got up to the higher altitudes, went up a dirt road called Old Stage Road around here, and anytime I actually got to open the truck up and do 20 to 25 miles per hour down these dirt roads, it really didn't matter how rutted it was, the truck just ate them up. And that was where the truck was most comfortable. But when I got stuck behind stock trucks as they tried to navigate some of the washboards and some of the ruts, I was miserable, where we would have to be doing 10 miles an hour, and you really didn't get to open up the suspension, and it really started beating you up. So these trucks, and most of the kits that are built for these trucks, are built to be really opened up, a little bit more high-speed off-roading. You probably won't be too thrilled if you are rock crawling, especially if you don't go with that lighter weight sway bar, one like the Thurin or maybe the Carly kit. Moving on to the rear end, like I said, I've been having issues with these shocks from the very beginning, and that's been extremely frustrating. I have sent this video to Icon on a few occasions. They really just think that a revalve is going to fix it. Don't think that I really got the most out of this kit. I think that if I were to leave it on, I think that if I were to wait until those shocks get back, it would be a completely different story, but there is some frustration there. So the verdict, what do I think about this kit? Well, I do think that I got swayed by the term performance, and I think that that's something that a lot of customers within this industry really do, is they hear the term performance and they think that they need the highest performance kit. However, for on-road ride, I think that was entirely my fault picking the performance kit. I definitely need something with some lower speed compression, something that's going to be a little bit more sensitive to the little undulations in the pavement rather than the big hits that I'm getting off-road. As far as the rear end goes, I'm a little bit soured by that, so I will be pulling this kit off. I do have a Thurin kit on order that will be in here hopefully within 30 days. Everything's backed up, so it's kind of a whole bunch of hurry up and wait. I would love to get at least the rear components torn off of this truck and put the new Thurin pieces on there as soon as possible. So hopefully that does happen here very soon. But I will also give an update on what I think about that kit. I'm very much hoping that it is better on road, as I do commute quite a bit, and probably maybe 5% of this truck's life is actually spent off road. Hopefully this helps, and I will be coming at you with a couple of videos on how to pick lift kits, certain things that I got from working in the industry, a couple of my theories. Oftentimes this is all just theory. You jump on any forum and everybody seems to have a different idea, so I would really love to be able to share my opinions on things, sort of how to pick those out, and I'll be coming at you with videos about that, talking about the actual truck, the platform that I built off of. So like, subscribe. It really helps to get this channel out to a lot more people and hopefully do something with this channel. So cheers, guys.